What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Benita. I know it's been a little minute. Pretty sure you all probably have some type of idea already as to what I'm going to be talking about in this vlog. The same thing that everyone else is talking about. Coronavirus. My purpose for talking about this tonight is to pretty much complain about how this has affected a lot of shit. And not just like, you know, we already know like what it's affecting globally and all that stuff, but you know, if I could just get a little personal for a second, it's affecting my networking. Like, it's affecting it a lot. You know, one of the last videos that I did a couple months ago was the one about networking, and I just recently made one about, you know, all of the great things that I was doing with the networking that I said that I was gonna do. And then next thing I know, we get hit with this damn coronavirus and it just like made everything obsolete pretty much. So I don't know, I guess you can say that I've just recently started to get active. I just kind of caught up on some much needed sleep because you know, between doing what I love to do and working all the time, I was always really exhausted. So I've just been catching up on a lot of sleep. I just recently, actually yesterday was probably my very first day that I actually started to make, you know, use of my time while we are in quarantine, and trying to work on a flyer for a couple photo shoots, I guess, but I'm not even really sure just like what I'll be able to do with it. But you know, just doing something just to do something, because just sitting here and not being able to put in any work, you know, towards what I really love to do, it's almost becoming draining in a sense, because you feel like I don't know, like I feel like I kind of lost my luster a little bit because I haven't really been able to do too much. I mean, there are some people that I'm sure that are willing to come out and shoot and things like that, but you know, just the fact that we have to be inside at a certain time or by a certain time also kind of puts a little bit of a strain on your creativity a little bit, because you know, I mean, already you know, you're working around people's schedules and things like that, but you know, people are scared, people are afraid, people don't know what to expect from this. You know, even some people who weren't really taking it serious at first, they're starting to take it more serious now. So, you know, like with this time that no one's doing anything, I guess the best thing to do is, especially if you are a creative, is to get creative. There's really no excuse to not do anything, because you ain't got shit else to do. So, you know, I actually just started picking up my love of jewelry making again. To be honest, if it wasn't for this quarantine, I wouldn't have contemplated the idea of making my jewelry and my, you know, my shampoos and things like that I used to make a long time ago. I wouldn't have decided that, you know what, this is something that I think I want to do seasonally. So I actually have planned a few pieces in my head, because that's usually where it starts, is up here, of things that I want to create with leftover stones and leftover copper and leftover you know, fall leather cord and things that I haven't done anything with since last summer. I decided to actually start making something. I actually worked on a pendant today. I mean, it's not the best looking pendant, but the fact is that I actually picked it up and I started creating again, because this is like the best time to do that type of work, in my opinion, for what I like to do, because like, you know, nothing but time and energy goes into it, and that's all we have right now is time, which is so ironic because you know, for the most part, you know, you hear a lot of people say we don't have a lot of time. But like right now, because of the whole quarantine and the coronavirus thing, that's all we have on our hands right now is time. So if you are creative, use this time wisely. Pump out as much content as you can. If you create things with your hands, create that shit with your hands. Put it aside for whenever this shit blows over. You can say that you actually were doing something with your time. If you are a YouTuber, or if you are, you know what I'm saying, you build things or you weld or whatever it is that you do, and you have the accessible things that you need to be able to do those particular things, just do it. You never know what you might come up with. Hell, you might end up coming up with the next best thing during this coronavirus quarantine. You don't know unless you try. And for those of you that aren't necessarily creatives, but you know, you don't have anything else to do, just try something. You might surprise yourself within this time. You know, for the individuals who usually spend a lot more time at work than they do at home, use this time to get to know who your family is. Use this time to, you know, catch up on things that, you know, with your family members or with your kids or with your brothers or your sister or whatever. Use this time to catch up on, you know, things that you probably miss out on because you're always working. All I'm saying is, use this quarantine / coronavirus time, or whatever the hell you want to call it, just use it wisely. And you know, it's a hassle because for a lot of us that are creatives, and especially when it comes to like doing like modeling or photography, you can't really get out there like you want to, because you know, certain places, depending on where you live, they have already, you know, established, you know, I guess some places have established martial law. We haven't quite made it there yet, but you know, I hear that there's a lot of places that are getting close. So, you know, it's actually really, it's scaring people to, you know, they don't really want to go out. They don't really want to do anything, which is understandable, and it's safe. You know, it's actually a lot safer. But if you can create shit from home, do it from home. If you can get it out there, you know, because I mean, right now, what are we all doing right now anyway? Nothing. We're all YouTube surfing. We're all watching movies on Netflix. So why not just go ahead and put your shit out there and just send it to people that you know and just have them watch it? Because at this point in time, ain't nobody doing nothing anyway. I mean, if any time for us to support each other, this is probably the right time to do it, because everyone is feeling the same way. Everybody is stuck in the house. Nobody can do what they really want to do. So why not use this time not only to create, but to support people that you probably have kind of forgotten to support. That you know, support people that you may have said you were going to check their stuff out, but you never really had the time to, or you just kind of put it on the side. Use this time to catch up on, you know, things that your friends have been doing. You may have missed out on a lot, but you know, all I'm saying is, true enough, it's crazy out here, but I'm starting to get back on the bandwagon now and actually doing things. I'm probably gonna make a couple more pieces. I might show you guys some of it. I don't know. If I decide to show you all some of it, it'll probably be on my Bonita Boutique page. I'll put that link somewhere because I don't really share much of that side of me with you all. It's mostly my modeling and my photography. But if you all remember, very first video, I did say that I make jewelry too, but I kind of took a hiatus from that. But I'm gonna use this time to get back into it. Plus it's spring now, so just keep on watching, see what comes next. Now that I'm stuck in the house, I'm probably gonna be making a lot more video content for you all, because at this point in time, there's really no excuse. So make sure that you all stay safe. Make sure that you all take all the precautionary measures that you have to take. Make sure that you wash your hands. Make sure you wash your ass. Whatever else is that you need to wash to make sure you don't get this shit. Just take care of yourselves, y'all. And you know, one real quick side note, I'm starting to see like who all the clean people really are for real. Because like, it shouldn't even come to no surprise to y'all that y'all gotta wash y'all hands after y'all use the bathroom. And like before y'all cooking some food that y'all serving people, like duh, of course you gotta wash your hands. It took a whole coronavirus for y'all to realize y'all was nasty. Like, come on now. That don't make no damn sense. But that's just something I have been wanting to say for a minute. So like if you one of them nasty people, then don't let nobody know that you don't wash your hands, cause they probably ain't gonna wanna eat nothing from you no more. But I'm just saying, enjoy yourselves. Make sure that you take all the precautionary measures to not catch this. It's a serious thing. Yeah, we can joke about it, but the shit is dead serious. And just, yeah, take care. Peace.
Wow.